What is Bison? Bison steak burgers have less calories and fat than 85% lean beef, yet have higher protein and amazing taste.
Bison has many nutritional benefits. It is low in saturated fat. These fat calories are reduced. Because of that, you're going to lose weight.
The burgers are absolutely delicious, and I like that it's less fat, which is more healthy for my family.
Less fat, more protein than beef, and it's got a great flavor.
All Body by Bison products are vacuum sealed, which helps prevent freezer burn and ensures freshness.
I work long hours. When I get home, I take a Bison burger out of the fridge, I pop it on the grill. In 5 minutes, I've got a great, healthy meal.
It's healthier, it has no chemicals, and it's easier and faster to cook.
It is simply delicious.
And this, of course, is Tony Little, who's the gentleman behind all of this. Hey, Tony. Happy New Year.
Of course, it's Tony Little who's the gentleman behind all of this.
That was a nice intro. Happy New Year, my love.
Happy New Year.
He's like, why are you being so nice?
Yeah, right. Usually she's very mean to me.
Well, I got to tell you, first off, just so everybody knows, I am an AutoShip junkie when it comes to this. You know, Tony, last time before Christmas, he had a really nice deal. I think it was in November. I signed up because I love Bison. I love what you do. I love how it tastes. I love feeling like I'm cheating, but I'm not. And so I am on AutoShip. And every time it arrives, Tony, it's always a surprise because we never really track it. Yeah. And it's like, oh, the Bison's here, and we open it up, and it's glorious.
But I track her, and she's in great shape.
Oh, thank
right?
you. Thank you.
No, right.
I'm trying, yeah.
She's staying in shape. I mean it. You've done a great job.
Thank you, love.
And
thank you.
Look at those legs! Sorry, I'm getting all excited. Let's just, for everyone out there, I'm very proud to be here. This is our Today Special.
Yep.
It's going to sell out today, guaranteed.
Yep.
It is the lowest price for 2015 all the way through. Okay? This offer that you see here today, once it sells out, is going to be the lowest price offer of the year.
Because any other offers you have will be more expensive than this.
Yeah, it will be more expensive. And, you know, this is an 82 count.
It's huge.
One of the highest. So if we can just show this, you're going to see something you've never seen. Obviously, okay, we're the #1 all-time record-breaking selling food category here at HSN. Sure. We're very proud of it. But we were doing this 7 years ago, before Bison was classified as a superfood, before Bison was featured on all the doctor shows, before Bison was in every magazine, before I ended up paying $50 for a steak over at the restaurant across the street in Tampa, right? Before all that. So we have sold millions and millions and millions of hot dogs and burgers here because what? It's healthier for you, right? So look at this, Suzanne.
Wow.
82 different pieces. You got 10 of your quarter-pound Bison steak burgers, which are a customer pick. You got 12 of our new bacon-flavored bikini burgers. You got 10 of the original jumbo Bison hot dogs, which the hot dogs... Look, quick. Show her expression, Jed.
I was
right?
Like, even off camera, I'm like...
They are the best hot dogs. I had to do that because she was going...
I'm like, off camera, I'm like, yes, I've got one waiting for me. I cannot wait to chomp into it.
They are the best hot dogs you'll ever have, plus the healthiest and everything like that. Okay, so you've got your jumbo hot dogs. You got your new 10 fresh, mild, Cajun-flavored sausages. Unbelievable tasting.
Nice.
Unbelievable, okay? Then you've got your 16 Bison breakfast strips and your 24, apple strips. And then you got your 24 Bison apple cinnamon strips. I'm messed up because I've been out here.
It's 16 sausages, which we just did a frittata using the sausages and cut them up. Unbelievable. Yeah. And then, of course, you get your breakfast strips as well. Now, let me just clarify kind of what's going on. We are just still in the afternoon here on the East Coast, and already we're 50% through everything for the whole day. You have a couple options here. This is so important to understand. The best buy is always the biggest because he doubles the quantity here, but he does not double the price. That's huge. Free shipping and handling is as big as it gets because it costs a lot. If you ever order these, I did not order them until I was able to get AutoShip with the free S&H because the S&H on this is crazy expensive after today. So here we go. This is the big count. If you want it, if you just want to get this and you want to get it on AutoShip, or excuse me, the single ship of the large size, the 82 piece, we're down to the final 400. Those will sell out in this show, okay? If you just want to get the single ship in the smaller size, which is the 41 piece, I've got a couple thousand. That's fine, but those will sell out later today. So my best advice is he doubles the quantity, but doesn't double the price. So it's always smart to get the bigger set.
This is always #1 seller.
It always is,
You're getting more food, you're getting more value. In fact, on a single ship, you're saving $193. If you get the AutoShip, which obviously is the single best way to always get it, because you're locking in the price, you get the free shipping, handling, all that stuff, so you're saving about $772 over 4 deliveries. Think about that for a second. So you have the economy of scale. But I want you to look at the whole offer. Yeah. Because this is something we added to it that you'll never see anywhere else. You're getting a 1-year VIP membership that allows every single one of you and your families to be able to call our one-on-one trainer line and be able to talk to a personal trainer daily. That's worth hundreds and hundreds of dollars when you think about how much you can use the personal trainers. Then I included my total body weight loss DVD, beginner level, intermediate, brand new, intermediate, advanced, all that. Then the 10 most important steps to losing weight the right way. But here's the deal. I'm just going to go ahead and show you this. I want to show you what that 82 count and why we sell so many of them looks like, okay? Kat, our food stylist, took the 82 count and put together these meals to show everyone at home. Now, Bison is a premium, right? Bison is a premium, superior food. It's a super food. Bison is for, basically actually contains less fat, fewer calories, and lower levels of cholesterol than beef, than pork, than chicken, than salmon. Okay?
He even said salmon. Everything's all salmon, so good for me.
And your omega-3s are high and everything. But here's what I wanted to do. I'm a fitness guy, right? I've been a fitness guy. I've been eating Bison burgers for almost 25 years, right? Why? Because I can eat a burger and it's good for weight management and it has healthy benefits to it. I can eat a hot dog and it's made of bison. So bison is high protein, low calories, low fat, no antibiotics, no growth hormones, no nothing. So you're eating clean, but you're eating foods that you're going to love to eat.
Right.
Which makes sure that you don't go through that yo-yo-yo syndrome because you go on a strict diet and then go off of it again.
Go off of it. And I'll tell you, when I get a craving, but when I get a craving, I literally open up and I unzip one of those hot dogs and I stick it in the microwave, and it is so satisfying, Tony. Like,
it fills you right up.
Oh, totally fills you up. But you taste like you're eating one of those hot dogs you get at the baseball field. You know how good a baseball hot dog is? That's the kind of taste you'll get, but none of the guilt. If you want to eat a big old hamburger, those are awesome, right? You want a big hamburger? And again, none of the guilt. So imagine being able, just by converting the meats you eat, to be able to do what you're about to see. Because I love it when you do this, Tony, because this is kind of the proof in the pudding.
That's the education.
Yeah.
But excuse me for eating.
I'm going to go get my hot dog.
Okay, you go get your hot dog.
I can't wait any longer.
Okay. Body by Bison, folks.
Thank you.
You can't buy it anywhere else, okay? We have over 34 different products now. We've grown all the way because people love the product. But here's why. Body by Bison is 100% natural. It's no growth hormones, no stimulants. And by the way, I mean, surely you must have read the articles on growth hormones. Surely you must have read the articles on antibiotics, okay? So no antibiotics, no growth hormones, no drugs, grass-fed. It's what you want to put in your body, right? What you want. Cryovac Seal, that's something I did, right? The reason I did that, I was tired of the freezer burn. To me, it was crazy. You go out, you buy your meat, you immediately put it in the freezer, immediately destroys it, right? You don't want to eat it again.
Throw it out.
All right, so we cryovac seal everything, which guarantees you no freezer burn for a year. Portion control, well, that's weight loss, okay? That's very important. Listen, shrinkage. Nobody likes shrinkage. Do you like shrinkage?
No.
I don't like shrinkage either, especially me. And my last name's Little, but my mother's maiden name was Long.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously. Just got to give you a little... I was telling everyone in the earlier show, do you know I was held back in first grade?
Are you serious?
Yeah, I was, yeah. But it didn't hurt me. Look, you can do it. All right. Sorry about that, folks. I get off. But delicious. If it wasn't delicious, we wouldn't sell out every time we have it. I mean, you have all these things out there and everybody knows it. Oh, this is healthy for you. This is great for weight loss. And then you taste it and you go, puh, puh, puh. It tastes terrible, right?
Awful.
I know that the key to weight loss. Key to weight loss is not going on a diet for 6 weeks, being extreme, losing weight, losing muscle, gaining the weight back, and going back to eating normal. The idea is to do lifestyle eating, lifestyle exercise. So that's what this does. Now let's show you the statistics. A Body by Bison burger is 145 calories and 23 grams of protein and 6 grams of fat. Just so people understand, 145 calories. Anyone out there that's been on a diet knows that. That's incredible. That's incredible. You can get a smoothie that's 500, 600 calories.
And think you're doing something good for yourself.
Yeah, right, with $8 or $9, right? Here, a beef burger 70% lean is 375 calories versus 145. Here's where you get in trouble, folks. Everybody gets in trouble. 28 grams of saturated fat, all right? Wow. This shrinks, gets small, you eat 2. You're now 60 grams of saturated fat in your body. That is a mistake. Next thing, our Body by Bison Jumbo Hot Dog, just like you said. Oh. The best hot dog.
It is the best hot dog in the world.
No question about it. No question about it. And also one of the hardest products to get in our line. Yeah. Okay, here, look at this. That Body by Bison Jumbo Hot Dog's 130 calories. That's less than a bowl of cereal. All right, and it's a hot dog, and it's 12 grams of protein.
Or what about those protein bars?
Oh, yeah, it's lower than that. It's lower than that.
And
it's a hot dog. Yeah. But I'm going to tell you something, and my wife will tell you this anytime you ask her, all right, if she wants to talk about me, which she probably doesn't, unless it's in a negative sense, but forget all that.
That's a whole other...
What's wrong? It's almost the end of the day already, and I'm already doing this stuff. Here's what it is when I have the hot dogs, they're such, like you said, they're such a quick meal. Oh. They're so delicious. I eat 2 of them for breakfast when I'm in a hurry, and I use a potato roll. And I don't know if you guys know what potato rolls are, but with a hot dog like that in that potato roll, man, it's the best ever. So anyway, sorry to get off track. Bison Jumbo Hot Dog, 130 calories. Beef hot dog, 245 calories. You do not know what's in this. This is mystery meat. 20 grams of saturated fat. Next one. All right, we're showing you what you're getting in your offer. Body by Bison, our new fresh, mild Cajun flavored sausage, 200 calories, right? 16 grams of protein. Throw me one of those bad boys. Yes, I'm going to do it again. Throw it, hurry.
You're really going to throw it?
Boom.
That's off the grill.
Ah, I know it is, but you know what? I've learned to hold it now. Okay, just like that. That dude right there is 16 grams of protein and delicious. And guess what? No antibiotics, no hormones. Delicious, delicious, right? Tell them. I mean, unbelievable. This is brand new. Brand new. Anyway, so this is the next one. Next one, let's go to Bison Apple Cinnamon Strips. 60 calories. 60 calories, 4 grams fat, 5 grams protein. Bacon Apple Cinnamon, 140 calories, 14 grams of saturated fat, 50% less protein, okay? Next one. This is why people are switching. But, you know, it's not just switching red meats. Can I explain this to you? It's not. I didn't switch it because of red meat when I went to Bison. I switched it because I was tired of chicken and fish.
Because you were working out.
I was always keeping myself in shape and always eating right, but it was always the chicken. It was always the fish, and people got sick of it. And then all of a sudden I went to this ranch, this small ranch in Ohio, if there's such a thing, but it was a Bison ranch, and they had cases of Bison burgers. And when I found out that a Bison burger was less fat, lower calories, higher protein, didn't have all the junk in it that the everything else did, than chicken, I was eating burgers, okay, when I was a bodybuilder.
But that was years ago.
And that was years ago, but I believed in it all the way through and built the company.
But here's what's cool. Now today it's considered a superfood, up there with kale.
Oh, absolutely.
Now, kale tastes terrible. This tastes
great. That is
great.
The truth.
It is so true.
But you know what? I just saw in a magazine just the other day for women. They have what's called a superfood salad. Mm-hmm. They've made a superfood salad. What did they put on top of it? Strips of bison.
Of course
okay. Okay, here we go. Sorry to get off track. 2011, the average American consumed 57.5 pounds of beef. Okay? Switching from beef to bison would have saved 52,900 calories. Just switching. Just changing the red meat. That red meat, right, would have saved them 52,900 calories, 5,060 grams of saturated fat, or fat. Think about that for a second. Just switching, not with the exercise, not with anything else, just switching the red meat you were eating. That equals an annual savings of 11.15 pounds of fat, all right? So what that equals is right here. Okay. Don't hit Jed. He'll hit me. Okay, by the way, I just want to make a point of this, all right? This is the old fat, right?
That's old fat.
You can tell that's old fat.
That is.
And they lost my other fat.
Oh, they got you new fat.
Yeah, isn't that cool, though?
It looks so much
Look at that. This is so much better.
Well,
it goes back and forth.
fat.
Okay? But the thing you want to worry about is if this is 5 pounds, you know, I'm just going to tell you, this is just
Wait, 5 pounds, another 5 pounds?
Well, yeah, but this is the worst place to have it. The place you do not want body fat is here. You can have it here, right? but you don't want to hear. All right, you want to take care of yourself and believe yourself. Anyway, so that's the big deal behind it. All I can say to you is we have a lot of doctors, a lot of people who eat Bison before it became popular were fitness people, pro athletes, people who wanted, who couldn't eat red meat, who knew that they could eat Bison because of its properties. People who were interested in anti-aging eat Bison for sure, and people who were interested in weight loss, and of course the doctors who were recommending Bison were eating Bison. So we have so much video on that.
I want to watch some of
but
this.
you have to move pretty quickly because remember, there's only 400 of these left in a single ship for the whole country.
That's the 82
That's
piece.
the 82 count.
Less than 400, the 82 count for one single ship. Now remember, it's always smarter to get the larger. Number one, the larger always sells out first, but he doubles up what you're getting in the larger, but doesn't double the price. So you're saving even more money simply because choosing the bigger set. So please watch this, then we'll have more with Tony in just a moment.
I, like every other person, am constantly fighting the battle of the bulge. Bison should be consumed as part of a balanced lifestyle, diet, and exercise, and as an alternative to beef. It is really filling due to its high protein content. If you feel full, you eat less. Not only am I a doctor, but I am also a husband and a father. Protein is the building block for my family to grow healthy. Bison is a wonderful product. My kids love it, and I choose it for my family.
As a registered dietitian, I'm always helping people to try to lose weight, but they keep telling me they're sick of eating the chicken and the fish over and over. So I started introducing the Bison. And what's better than a high protein, low fat source of of meat? And it tastes good too.
Just to let you know how good this is, I've already eaten one full hot dog and two of the sausages, because I'm a huge fan of the sausage too. Oh.
The lines that we have waiting outside when we're done with the shows is incredible, folks.
They just pounce.
Okay, let's take a look at the product itself. Again, Bison is always the best choice for anybody, whatever you're eating, especially because it's higher in protein, it's lower in saturated fat, it's lower in calories, it's lower in cholesterol, it's definitely higher in iron, B12, and by the way, anyone out there that takes weight loss supplements, it's also got creatine in it.
Wow, okay.
It's got creatine in it, yeah, and a lot of other things, your omega-3s, but it's got all these benefits. But come on over here for a second, okay? I'll just take this real quick. The big thing you have here is that Bison cooks in 50% less time because you don't have all that saturated fat. So there's not a lot of fat on this grill. Now, does it affect the quality and the taste of the burger? No, that's why it's a customer pick, because you're eating a burger. So these were just put on here. You obviously can see there's not a lot of fat. But come over here. So if I cut into this, this is why. See? Juicy, good, delicious, high protein, no growth hormones, no antibiotics. Our Bison don't do drugs, unless they're in Colorado. Only kidding. And that would be not drugs.
What's drug-free?
That would be...
Well, people.
That'd be...
Folks.
Grass-fed.
Yeah. Okay.
Not grass-smoked. Okay. Sorry.
And it wouldn't be the Bison doing it.
No, it wouldn't be the Bison doing it, yeah. These are very clean. They have not been there. This might be time for video again. Annie, let's show shrinkage. Let's go to shrinkage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great timing.
I can't talk. I'm eating. Okay. Here's our Bison burger against Nancy, do you know if it was a 70% or 80% lean burger? And we're next to a burger up there. Watch what happens in a
time-lapse.
Time-lapse, so thank you. Look at the size of our Bison burger. It's the same size, okay? Look at the burger. It's shrunk down about 2 times, right?
Oh, golly, don't do that. Don't choke on the air. That would make YouTube. Stop, that is not funny.
Okay, we'll go back. Let's go over here. Again, you see any fat floating around?
No, I think I need a little slicey schmeishy of that, because that's brand new, and I don't have that in my AutoShip. I can just a little slice.
Wait until you taste that.
Is it great? It's got a little spice to it?
It's a mild Cajun, and you are going to freak out.
Okay,
it is so good.
But look at this. You imagine this? It's like a kielbasa.
Well, can I tell you something? Let me show you something as you're doing that.
Thank you, dear. Thank you.
Okay? All right?
Okay.
So, you got out there. Just keep in mind something for everyone out there. Bison, obviously, is superfood. And all the stores out there that have it only have ground bison, right? Ground bison. Got it. They don't have burgers.
Sorry,
they don't have is that killer?
Huge.
Killer.
Killer, great. That Cajun.
Yeah, right. Unbelievable. But what I'm saying out there is, so you go out there and it's $10, $11 a pound, right? This steak right here that I got the other day, $24.99 a pound, okay? $24.99 a pound. Why is Bison so much? because bison is a superfood. It's not a regular food. It's not a fatty food. It's a food that is classified as basically, you know, nature made it, right? Nature made it, and it's got a dense property of all these nutrients that we don't make ourselves, and that's what it's called, a classified superfood. Now, I want to just talk to older people right now, like me. I'm older. I'm 58 years young, and I will tell you something. As you get older, the number one thing that happens to you is you lose muscle mass. Biggest problem for people out there is losing that. And then they go on a diet, and they lose more muscle, and it makes your problem worse because the key is to burn more calories at rest than having to exercise. Right. Okay, so when you
does that just mean you start to sag?
Well, yeah, absolutely, skin everywhere. Okay. That when you start to increase your quality of protein and help your body to sustain its muscle mass, if you add 10 pounds or maintain 10 pounds of muscle, you're burning about approximately 500 calories doing nothing. Okay, doing nothing.
That's huge.
Now, it would take you probably about, what, an hour to burn 500 calories on a treadmill at running.
That's right.
Okay,
that's true.
so you burn that sitting. So what I'm saying to you is, we found that, Kat found this for us the other day. This is beef patties, okay?
Oh.
So as you get older, please do not buy burgers, if you consider these beef patties, buy lower quality protein when you can get the best protein, the premium protein, the protein with no growth hormones or stimulants or chemicals or any of the antibiotics and all the stuff that's causing problems with it. And you can eat better, so you're feeding the most important thing you have, and that's you. Your body, or your kids, or your kids.
I think it's really important. You know what's really neat, too, is the way it's packaged is you come home from a crazy day, boom, it's there, it's ready to go. And you know what I also love? It is the variety, because you'll fall in love with several of the items.
You have to have variety.
Right. If I had all hot dogs from Bison, that would be good, but that's like, I've already eaten 2 hot dogs, but, you know, after a couple, you want something different.
Yeah, for sure.
And you get it in this.
Let me show you something else, folks. Okay, this is our hot dog, right? It's red meat, okay? Right? It's a red meat, beefy, you know, type hot dog, right?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. This is an interesting hot dog. Okay. This is what we feed a lot of our kids. We do. You know, I've done it just like anyone else before I was into the Bison. This microwave turns into this. What is that? All right? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
It has to have fillers. It has to have all this other stuff
it's
in it.
It's mystery meat.
Right?
What is it?
It's mystery meat. Or you could take this. Right? Look at this. So what I'm saying to you is, this is what we're eating. This is what we're putting in our body. You are what you eat. Like, for example, take a look at this. Chicken dogs. Why does it do that?
Right.
Right?
Good question.
Turkey dogs. Why does it do that? Right? Who, in the right mind, makes a white dog that looks like it's been in the water too long floating?
Right? That looks appetizing.
Yeah, this is a hot dog.
My son will eat a bunch of those.
Oh, yeah. No, you want something else. So you come over and you look at that. And then you think about this, because I think we thought of everything. There's nobody that can compete with us in America with being able to give you the best prices, to give you the best variety, to include that you get 1 year's personal trainer, to give you workout DVDs, to give you all the food, and to make it this type of food right here. Food that packed in here is cryovac sealed, so it doesn't get freezer burned. Not losing every time you bring something home and you put it in your freezer, you're protecting it and doing that. And then again, when I put my burger in here, sometimes I've come back and a week and a half later, it's still there. It's still perfect because of the way it is sealed and protected. Also makes it better for your home. So here's your last chances today, pretty much, right? There was only about 400 of the singles.
No, I do have an update for you. There's 300 left.
You do have an update?
I do. I just found out.
Are you a reporter?
I'm just, Tony, live on the scene. I have an update for you. In the 82 count, if you just want to get one time the 82 count, I have the final 300. So this is going to sell out in the next half an hour. If you just want to try it, maybe you say, hey, I want to give it a shot. The very best value overall is totally AutoShip. Because here's what I did. I actually wanted to get the Bison because it's so darn good, and it's so good for you, right? So I went online one time and went to buy it, and I looked at the shipping and handling alone, and I didn't buy it. I literally waited until Tony was coming back, and it took several months for him to get back with a today's special, and that's when I ordered it, and I personally have AutoShip. And every, I don't know, what is it, 60, 90 days it comes, and we're so happy the package is there. It's like, oh, here's our new Bison. And it's delicious, and it tastes good, and we have it ready to go when we want it. So get the AutoShip tip, because not only do you save a ton of money in the price, but you save a ton in shipping. The shipping on this is crazy.
Yeah, and what she's saying is very important. Yep. There's only a couple times a year that we do a Today Special. This Today Special, which falls within the New Year, New You, is the one that we give the lowest price, the most volume, and also include personal trainer line, workout DVD, and help get you in shape. But this comes to you shipped within 2 to 3 days. In 2 to 3 days, whether it's the 82 count or whether it's a 41 count, you're getting it to your home, to your doorstep. If you're getting the 82 piece, you're getting it for $27.99 as the first flex pay, free shipping and handling. If you eat all of it, leave one piece for Michael back there, I don't care. Send it back, you'll get your money back. We are #1 at what we do. I'm so proud of it. But again, then if the same thing with that. So this comes to you, and that is important. Now that goes back to your AutoShip thing, right?
It's as huge as it gets is to lock in that AutoShip.
Well, think about it. I mean, I would love, you always see these people that got all this money and they have people show up at their doorstep with their groceries, right? They don't even have to go to the grocery store and they show up, but they still had to pay a lot of money. Here, this gets delivered if you want it every 120 days, if you take it the first time you do it, whatever you want. But the key here is this. Hold this. Do you mind holding it for a second? You can do it. You've been working out. Do squats. There you go. Do another one. Right technique. Come on. Do it like that. Yes. Right. That right there turns into this. So just to let you know, if I go out and I have just one meal of sushi, one meal for myself, I spend $70, $80.
That's true.
I love sushi, but it's expensive. It's little fish on rice. This whole thing here, right? Whole thing, 82 count would be 139 at the end of the day, right? But you're saving 193, and if you're on AutoShip, you're saving about 772. Come over here. Where are you going to get this much food, right? 41 different pieces for a total of $79.95, or just take it home for $26.65. One of the flex pay, free shipping and handling. Get it 2 to 3 days. Try our new sausage. Try our strips. Try our Bison breakfast sausage. Try our customer-picked burgers and hot dogs and bikini burgers. If you don't love it, send it back. But don't miss out because we are selling out.
And here's the story. It is so amazing to be able to feel like you're cheating and you're not cheating. That's how I feel about this. I really do. When I go to eat that hot dog, I've now had, this is sort of embarrassing, but it's that good. I've had 2 hot dogs, one of the new Cajun kielbasa, big sausages, and 2 of the small links, because I love them all, right? That new sausage, by the way, really good. But what's great about this is you're satisfied. It feels like you're cheating, and yet you're not. And I think Tony, wherever he went, that is such a big deal for all of us, because we don't want to be without. Why do we not stay on a strict diet? Because we can't do it in the long run. This, I can do this in the long run.
It's lifestyle eating.
But it's not like, oh, I got to eat raw broccoli and kale every single day. I want to eat this.
That's the whole thing behind it.
No, I have to eat the other stuff. I want to eat this. Does that make sense?
Well, I want to eat it too.
Right, exactly.
Because I was tired of this guy. Right? It's not that I don't eat chicken. It used to be all you could eat was chicken and fish, chicken and fish, chicken and fish.
Because you were trying to be lean.
And then they would even add tuna fish. Yeah, all right? That was really getting bad then, all right? But when Bison came out, changed everything, man. Fitness people, pro athletes, the doctors, everybody. This is it. This is the best. You, everyone out there listening to us right now, have a chance, if you've never tried Bison, to get all of this right here. This is your 82 count. 82 count. The single ship, there's probably about 200 people going to get it.
That's it.
Where you just get that and you save the money, $193 on it. You get 1 year's worth of personal training where anyone in your family can call your own personal trainer daily, one of our trainers. You get the DVD workout, beginner level, intermediate level, advanced level, men and women of all age.
Which is brand new. That's brand new.
And I'm pretty good at...
You've won several awards doing that, and you are in the Fitness Hall of Fame.
I love training. I love educating. I love exercise. I love music with exercise. So this will be a perfect experience. But where are you going to, one, go to a grocery store and buy any meat and get the DVD, get a 1 year personal trainer, or you get anything.
Wait, can you imagine walking to the grocery store and get a pack of hot dogs, somebody runs out and goes, hey, here's your VIP personal trainer card, and you'd be like shocked.
Hold this.
What am I holding?
Hold that. Here's my grocery cart.
This is sad. This is happy. Sad, happy.
That's the truth. Okay.
Oh, you went shopping.
I went shopping. No, I didn't go shopping, but I want to make a point because this is what I'm proud of with HSN. Yeah. All right? I've been with HSN a long time. If I didn't, if I didn't believe in what I do, I wouldn't be here.
Sure, of
all right?
course, of
I've been
course.
here almost 27 years.
Yeah, right.
Okay? I do the shopping in our family, right? I mean, I go to the grocery store, I do that stuff, okay? And the one thing I can tell you that I think is the biggest, hugest, other than the fact you can't buy any of this in the grocery store, our Bison,
Yes, none of it.
exclusive to HSN, is that when I have that cart, the thing that costs the most money in that cart is the protein. You get to that register, and you have just a steak or a couple burgers and some hot dogs, everything, it ends up being $200 or $300, okay? Guaranteed, all the time.
And it's not good as this
Oh,
is.
no, it's not even close. It's not even close to what you're getting, right? But here's the big thing. I go to the girl, I give her my thing. I said, could you make sure that the price doesn't change on that for the next year? Like that's going to happen. That is the key behind AutoShip,
That's
okay?
right. That's
that really is the most important thing here. When you
Wait,
get
and
this...
think about it. I've had my AutoShip since, when was your last Today Special? November?
Yeah.
Okay, so I've now had 2 shipments of AutoShip, and the price has never gone up, and it will never go up.
Oh, ask Michael.
As long as I stay in the
We can put
AutoShip.
Michael on the spot.
Yeah, true.
Michael. Yes. Oh, Michael. If somebody goes on AutoShip with Body by Bison, the company, how long do they lock in this price, which is the lowest price in the country, and the free shipping and handling?
As long as you stay on AutoShip.
Think about that for a second, folks.
It's huge.
And that means that you can schedule this to show up every 3 months, or every
6
month,
months?
or every 4 months, and you can cancel it any time.
That's right.
That's the beauty of HSN and food business. And that's why we're here.
And how much, Michael, is shipping normally? And maybe Daryl, my producer, can tell me, because that was the kicker for me. I literally waited several months to get on AutoShip because it only
How much?
happens when he does it as a today's
50?
special.
50?
So. 15 bucks. Okay, so I know when I was on before, it was about $20 just in the shipping. And I went, I got to wait. So I waited a couple months. We finally did today's special. And I went for the biggest amount, and I locked it in an AutoShip because I wanted to continue to get the price and the free shipping. And I'm still on AutoShip. I'm not off of it. Because like I said, once you go here, and once you're so satisfied, and that hot dog tastes better than a baseball park hot dog, you're like all in. I mean, it's huge. How much is it for the big kit? Oh, it's almost $13 for the big kit, but I didn't want to pay that every couple of months. I don't, and I'm still in AutoShip for this. So this is your, and I just want to explain this too. You can get the 41 count. That's fine. A lot of people get it. He doubles up the amount of product in the bigger 82 count, but he doesn't double the price. That's the other reason why the big count always sells out first, too.
Well, again, here on a single ship, you're saving $193. It's a $318 retail, right? One day that you get this price. One day.
That's right.
You'll never see this again, okay? And on the 41 count, on a single ship, you're saving $98. It's a $165 value,
Right.
okay? And on AutoShip, you're saving almost $394.
And that would be how many AutoShips in a year? Four.
That's four, right?
Four
Four
AutoShips?
4 shipments. You're saving
So I'm
400
saving,
bucks. You're
well,
saving 700,
I'm
800
saving,
bucks on
in
that.
2 more shipments, I
Yep.
would have saved $700
Yep.
on my AutoShip. And
That's
$700 is a ton of money.
But you know
a ton
what?
of money.
Out of all the food categories that us as humans have to consume, protein is the number one,
That's right. That's right.
right? Other than water, right? We got to have some type of protein for our bodies. You have to. You got to rebuild your tissue. You got to rebuild after you got to rebuild. That's what protein does. So this is probably one of the most important categories you can have at your home or your place. And again, you want it to be delicious. You want it to have diversification. You want it to...
Because you want variety.
You want variety.
Like if you're eating chicken because you're like, this is my year, I'm going to get in shape. Blah.
But you definitely...
You get tons of
are what
variety
you eat,
here.
okay?
Right.
I mean, if you're eating something that has meat glue...
Hormones.
Meat glue.
Yeah,
Pink
meat
slime,
glue.
meat glue.
What's up with meat glue?
Yeah, well, no, there's, that's what
Well, they put
found.
a lot of hormones in the animals.
Well, and I will tell you, again, I will just recommend to everyone out there, look up the health benefits of Bison on the web.
Yes.
Okay?
Huge.
You will be freaked out. There are so many things I'm not mentioning to you right now of why they had classified this as a superfood.
You know, it's the only meat that's a superfood.
Yeah, it is.
Isn't that interesting?
It is.
Everything else is like vegetables
well, it's because
and juice
it's got
and
so
berries.
many, it's got so many. It's rich in so many nutrients,
Right.
and it's so lower in calories and saturated fats and everything like that. I mean, we have so much video. Watch
Wait, I got to do another update. I'm sorry. Again, I want to refer back to the... Sorry,
I'm
buddy.
sorry.
I just gave you a little pat. That was a love pat.
That was not a love
slap. In the 82 count single ship, we're down to what, the final 100? 200. I have 200 left in the single time, one time, single ship. Again, you know, I know I sound like a broken record, but trust me, do the math on the AutoShip, and you'll realize why it's smarter to go AutoShip than necessary single, but the single's almost gone. All right, let's look at why you should switch. I think that's a really good question. Why? Why should I switch to Bison? Here's some answers.
Because you are what you eat.
I switched to Tony Little's Bison because it is so healthy for my family. There's no hormones, no stimulants, no drugs in it. And with all the recipes that I used to make with beef, I now make them with Bison. And my family enjoys the taste.
I think Bison is a much better choice.
I switched to Tony Little's Bison because as I got older, I wanted to eat meat that had no stimulants, no hormones, grass-fed. What more could you ask for?
I switched to Body by Bison because I can eat a hot dog or a hamburger and not feel guilty about it.
I switched to Body by Bison because I'm a freshman in college and I'm trying to avoid the freshman 15 weight gain. Body by Bison is really helping me to achieve that.
I mean, it's a plus, 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 win, win, win. I could eat this sausage all day long. They just keep piling it up on here. It is so good. Oh my gosh, Tony, I'm not even helping you on this one. You want a hand?
What was that?
Well, usually I help you.
Oh my God, Tony, I'm not even going to help you on that.
No, I said I'm not helping. Do you want a hand?
I know, but that's still bad. That's not good. I mean, you're supposed to say, oh, Tony, let me. Every host that's come out and said, can I help you with that? You said, oh, I'm not helping you.
No, I said,
what's that mean? I thought we were friends.
It means I'm really enjoying the sausage, and I'm not going to put it down.
So I'm going to put that. Okay. So anyway, forget it.
What size is that, by the way?
What size do you want it to be?
Is that the 41? Is that the 41 count?
No, that's the 82. That's this right here. That's what this right here. So just so everyone can see this, I always bring this up because I think it's amazing. Listen, you know, again, we're talking about bison. We're not talking about beef. We're not talking about chicken. We're not talking about turkey. We're talking about the #1 superfood, the #1 most articles out there, the #1 on the doctor shows, the #1 everywhere, and the only one that is turned into a superfood category. And we, you know, we are so fortunate here at HSN because we've had this for 7 years. Way before it was classified as a superfood, way before all the articles and all the television, we were selling it because we believe in it. We already knew. I knew it back in the older days. I mean, when I was buying the cases of the burgers, listen, it's a Buffalo Health burger, and it's 30% less fat than chicken, and it's hamburger. That's like revolutionary to me, right? Especially when you're stuck with chicken.
But wasn't it to all the bodybuilding world?
Oh, no, yeah, we were way there ahead of time.
Because so far ahead.
Well, because you were eating clean, but you wanted to find something that was something other than dried out chicken or fish with your...
But imagine getting the variety, and it's even better for you than the chicken and the fish.
Oh, that's what we did, though, right?
That's what's shocking.
You know, I was so fortunate because we started out here with just burgers and hot dogs. 3.5 million burgers, 3.5 million hot dogs, folks, just here at HSN. We started out here. And then everyone loved it so much that, you know, my partners helped grow the business. We actually do taste testing here, right? So that new Cajun mild sausage that we developed, we taste tested about 10 different things. We picked that one for you, okay? It's the same way when you come over here with the Bison apple and cinnamon strips, or the same thing.
Well, when you get the Bison breakfast sausage,
it's crazy good.
Greg, you know Greg, my husband, he made a frittata using those cut up. They were so good. And then he turned around and did a meatloaf. He took the hamburger that's included, and he ground it all up, and he made a meatloaf out of it, and it was spectacular. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. He also made a chili using the Bison ground beef in it, and it was unbelievably delicious.
Melissa's sister the other day took and made a lasagna.
With what?
With the Bison burger ground in it.
Oh, that must have been awesome.
I got to tell you, when I can have pasta, when I can start to figure out the pasta thing, that'll be
you're on. I'm your super best friend then.
But okay, so again.
Oh, wait, walk down. Let's break through exactly what they're getting in case somebody's channel.
So this is your 82 count. This is the one that sells the most, but usually in the AutoShip, we only have, what, about 100 of the...
yeah, and the single's almost gone.
The single's almost gone.
It's going to sell out in this hour.
So you get 10 of the quarter-pound Bison steak burgers. That's here. You're getting 12 of the bacon-flavored bikini burgers here. You're getting 10 of the original Bison hot dogs, customer pick here. You're getting 10 of the fresh, mild, Cajun-flavored sausage, brand new, here. You're getting 6 of the Bison breakfast sausages right here. And you're getting 24 of the apple cinnamon strip right here. So you're getting all of this. You're getting 1 year. Do we have video of the trainers? Because it's very important you understand. that when you get this in your home, like no other purchase you've ever made at a grocery store or anything, you are going to get your own personal trainer. You'll be able to call up and ask the questions that you need to do about your weight loss, your thing for the season, and it's good for a year. That's a big deal, right? Or if you want to go online and talk, we're there to help you, to educate you. Then I included one of my exercise DVDs. Which brand I think we even have a little video of that, right? It's called Body Express, Total Body Weight Loss, beginner level, intermediate level, advanced level. That's one-on-one with me, so I can help you increase your lean muscle in conjunction with the food you're eating and help you get the results that you're looking for the right way, all right? So you got this whole thing here, and the 10 most important steps to losing weight the right way, so I provide that. Or you have your choice of the 41 count, and believe me, I'm going to tell you, I don't know if you know this or not, the 41 count AutoShip was sold out about 2 shows ago, all right?
Completely gone.
100 was like 100 left, right? And so I get the call, you know, are we able to do anything about that because the customer, some of the customers want it, right? So we were able to bring a few more. Michael and Sid over there were able to call the warehouses and everything like that and be able
to convert a few more to AutoShip.
Yeah,
but
so
you know
we converted some more 41s to the AutoShip, and so it's very popular too. So if you want the 41 count, think about it. That in total cost. It's 3 pays of $26.65 free shipping and handling. You're taking it home for $26.65. You're taking all this home. You're taking the personal trainer line. You're taking the DVD. You're taking it all home. You get to try it. If you don't like it, if you don't love it, you keep the DVD, you keep the personal trainer line, you do whatever you want, we get your money back. That's how much we believe in the product.
And could you ever take a steak back to the grocery store and get your money back? I mean, could you take all of us back and say, hey, look, I ate it all, and actually it was pretty good, but I'm just not quite satisfied, so give me my money back? The manager at the grocery store would have the security guard march you out there going, you are crazy. That's really how exciting this is. And if it wasn't delicious, and if it didn't really stand the test of time, we would have stopped doing and offering Body by Bison years ago. And Tony would have never put his name to it if it wasn't the very best.
I believe in the product.
Well, you do. You're passionate about
it. You got to believe in it.
But you know what I love is it's so satisfying because you get different flavors and different tastes. You go from the Cajun with that little bit of spice to the maple in the bacon, to the sausages that are out of this world, to the burgers that are so juicy, to the hot dogs that taste like you're eating a stadium hot dog. That's one of my favorites, obviously. That's really what he's built into this Bison offer. So you get tons of variety. And you know at the grocery stores, if you can even get Bison, what do they sell?
Oh, only ground bison.
Ground bison
at $10 or $11 a pound.
That's right.
And I'm not gonna fool with that. By the way, did you see I carved this?
You
myself?
did not.
It's a carving board.
You did not carve that.
I carved it.
When?
I lied. But I wanted to show the carving board because it's a little bison.
It is cute. It is a cute little bird.
All right, so we have so much video.
Sure,
we have so many testimonials of people that believe in it. The one thing is for sure, folks, every day, every single one of us have to eat.
That's important.
We have to eat, right? You don't have to exercise every day, but you do have to eat. Take my advice on this. Try the burgers. Try the hot dogs. Try something that's considered to be a superfood. Try something that doesn't have the growth hormones, doesn't have the antibiotics, doesn't have the chemicals and the things that you don't want in your food or your children's food. Try it. It will change your life.
Watch this.
As a doctor, I am keenly aware of the health implications of being overweight. I recommend eating Bison and a good exercise plan to my patients who are overweight as part of a balanced nutritional plan. Tony Little's Bison burgers are portion controlled to encourage weight loss. The protein will fill you up. It's a superfood that's not only nutritious, but also delicious.
The Tony Little Body by Bison products are portion controlled, which helps me eat less.
Pre-packaged and pre-portioned Bison is a quick, easy, and convenient way for me to get the nutrition I need, and the taste is amazing.
The Tony Little Body by Bison products are great for my diet because they're already portion controlled and they help me eat just the right amount of food without overeating.
Bison can be substituted for any recipe that has beef, such as chili, lasagna, spaghetti sauces, or even just serving as the burger.
I work long hours. When I get home, I take a Bison burger out of the fridge, I pop it on the grill, I've got a great, healthy meal.
Okay, look who showed up. Jamie from Bioscience was wandering behind the set, and I go, Jamie, would you like some? She goes, yes, I really would.
I said, if I can get Tony's hair, then I'll eat the bison. I mean, I need Tony's locks right here.
I would say
this is the key.
I would say if I can get her body, but it wouldn't sound right because this would
be a little funny. So she's never had bison before.
You have 3 children,
I do.
Right? Because I heard you talking about them. That is the best. When you're feeding them bison, the best.
They would love this.
Yeah.
I mean, truly, they would love this. This cannot be bison.
That's the main thing about it.
Right.
Tell her, did you see her when she first came out here?
Truly.
She was doing the hot dog. She was going.
Yeah, she's
like the hot dog. It's amazing.
Yeah. This is unbelievable.
Isn't that good?
This would be children approved.
Yeah, no, that's it. That's the key. And she's got 3 little ones, and it's probably, you want to give them a quick hamburger. They want Mom, I want a hot dog. And you're like, oh no, these hot dogs from the store are just full of junk. This isn't. So really, even Jamie, honest to goodness, no. And we do. And yet we do.
What is that?
Well, it's a mystery. We have no idea.
Truly.
It is. It truly is. I don't know what, again, I was so fortunate that growing up and being able, my first kids weren't able to do this, but they took it to college, and everybody fell in love with it at college, right? My younger ones now, it's so great. They let them eat that, and I have to eat some of the other stuff that we grew up eating ourselves.
What's amazing to me is how tender and flavorful it is.
Yeah.
It's
really
not rubbery.
Right.
If you would have told me this is bison, I would have thought it's crumbly.
Right.
It's leathery,
real
but
dry.
it's not.
Or dry,
It's moist.
Well, Miss Jamie, I'm going to head you on your way with your plate.
And I'm going to take my
when you go that way. Thanks for joining. It was so cute. She literally just wandered in. You got to help Tony out.
Yeah, you got to help my face.
Yeah, you got a little trade. Jamie, you got to trade him with product now that you're getting bison.
Done and done.
She said,
Beauty Bioscience.
there you go. Bison and beauty. There you go. Bison and beauty bioscience together.
That's
awesome. That's good.
B&B.
Hey, wait. Let me take you guys over here real quick because I just want to give you a reminder of what we're doing. This is his first today special of the year, and they don't happen very often. So when you see him, and once you try, you're going to go, oh, I'm really glad I listened to little Susie and got some AutoShip on this. What do we have? We have the 41 count. Now, the AutoShip on this originally had sold out. What they did is transferred a couple more into it. So our AutoShip on the 41 count, how many do we have left now? Because I know on the 41 count AutoShip, oh, well, no, we started out with 1,200 in this airing. We're down to the final 800 in the 41 count AutoShip, which again is a huge deal. Maybe you don't want the big, maybe you're by yourself, there's just 2 of you. The 41 count AutoShip is on its way to once again selling out. And that could happen in the next couple minutes. Over here is the big guy. We're almost completely sold out of the single ship on the 82. We're down to the last 70 of the single ship. By far, the best buy of all the options is the AutoShip 82 count. You continue to get free shipping, and you secure today's low price for as long as you want it. So you could be a year from now, and with every other meat price going up, yours won't as long as you stay in AutoShip. All right, Tony, can you do me a favor? Can we go over the stats again? Because if you don't mind.
I mean, any kind of paper.
Oh my gosh!
I started choking.
I do not.
Got caught right in the middle of it. Okay, let's do it.
Just because this is the homework behind it and the brilliance behind it.
Yeah, and let's get on close on this because this is Body by Bison started 7 years ago here at HSN with just a bison burger and a bison hot dog, and we now have over 34 products.
You said 34 now?
34 products.
Wow.
I mean, everything from your maple sausage patties to everything. So we really have expanded, and there's only one reason a company expands, because of the success of you as a customer who falls in love with the product. It's 100% natural. No growth hormones, no stimulants, no antibiotics, no drugs, grass-fed.
Wait, this is all huge, too. I'm doing a ton of research on toxins, environmental toxins, and a ton of it comes from our food.
Yeah, no, there's no question about it.
Big.
But especially antibiotics are a problem in growth hormones. Okay, next thing, Cryovac sealed. We wanted to have it prepared specially so you didn't have to worry about freezer burn. Freezer burn just throws your money right out the door. So we Cryovac sealed all the products.
Now that I have it in my freezer, I totally appreciate that.
How many times do you put something in your freezer, pull it out, it's freezer burn, you're not going to eat it.
Like patties, hamburger patties.
Or how long does it last in your refrigerator? Your refrigerator, the meat turns brown in 3 days, you get afraid of it, you don't eat it.
Right.
So we wanted to seal it right, okay? Portion control. The burgers and the steaks and things like that are portion control for weight loss. Delicious. If it wasn't delicious, it wouldn't be the #1 food category here and continue to sell out and sell out and sell out. So that's a very big deal. Well, let's go to the numbers because the numbers speak for themselves.
This is big.
A Body by Bison burger is 145 calories. Anyone out there knows 145 calories for a quarter-pound burger is crazy low.
Quarter pound.
Right, quarter pound.
That doesn't shrink to
It
a little
doesn't shrink.
burger.
6 grams fat, 23 grams protein. Really clean eating, right? Beef burger, 70% lean. You know, not the same claims we have. 375 calories, 28 grams of saturated fat. Most of the time, these shrink pretty small. You eat 2. Then you're 60 grams of saturated fat. Next one, Body by Bison hot dog. Really a really customer favorite. 130 calories. I got to tell you, compared to 245 on a beef hot dog.
And wait, an incredible taste compared to...
Incredible taste and also incredible value in the nutrition and also the protein. 12 grams of protein in a hot dog is pretty darn amazing, okay? So next thing, Body by Bison, our new fresh mild Cajun flavored sausage. I'm telling you, going to knock your socks off. It is delicious, beyond delicious. It's only 200 calories, and it's 16 grams of protein. Yes, you can use this in weight management or eating better type programs. It's the way it's developed. Bison is made that way, okay? Next one, Body by Bison. Apple cinnamon strip. 60 calories for the strip, which hardly shrinks, 5 grams of protein. Bacon apple cinnamon strip, 140 calories versus 60, 14 grams of saturated fat, half the protein, okay? Now, the next thing, again, is what's happening out there for people. To understand, in 2011, the average American consumed 57.5 pounds of beef. Switching from beef to bison would have saved 52,900 calories, would have saved 5,060 grams of fat.
That's amazing.
What equals an annual savings, if I put my burger down, of about 11.15 pounds. And what that means is this is that weight, okay? So that's their weight. Now listen, I believe in exercise. I believe that not going into a 6 or 8 week program, beating your butt to the ground and then quitting. I believe in having 30 minutes every other day, trying to keep yourself in shape, eating right, making it a lifestyle, not making it an 8-week program.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
So this is what you lose. If you add exercise to that, think what else you'll lose.
Yeah,
All right?
my gosh. Yeah.
You know, so it's a very big deal.
But here's what I love about this page, too, is...